Hello, and welcome for our first best of 3 series games today for the Summit 6. As here we are. Well, today looks like I've been boosted up into the mainstream, promoted a tiny little bit of promotion as there's only one Southeast Asian game today. So here we are covering more Chinese games brought to you by Beyond the Summit. My name is Hades, all the way from Singapore. I'll be your caster for the next best of 3 series and this one as well, and afterwards it will be Cyclops taking over. But for now we have Newbee versus ig.Vitality. And for you guys who don't know ig.Vitality, these guys are really upcoming team, very strong. Sakata, even though he has a very small hero pool, he's a really talented player, and so far I've been very impressed whenever he plays OD. And so far, actually any of the games where he's played OD, ig.V usually wins. So here we are, Newbee and ig.V, bit of a draft where they will first ban out the draft from ig.V and the Kunkka. Newbee will take out Sakata's trademark OD and the Bat Rider, opening up with the Bounty and Slaughter themselves, going up against the Riki. So in the Chinese region, you see Riki and Bounty, if they don't make it into the second pick, in the second phase of the draft, they're definitely banned. But in this case, both teams will have a bit of a face-off between the two, stealth assassins, or rather two assassins. The bounty hunter versus the stealth assassin, who wins? But okay, with the slaughter, you always reliable on that amplified damage to help your cores come online a bit, get some extra damage output, and it's great for doing Rashad as well. ig.V, the Juggernaut pick. Yeah, it's always a very stable pick, one of the most stable carries out there. Healing Ward can be a really good spell, and there's so many ways you can itemize the Juggernaut, and Juggernaut can always go mid. He can go into the safe lane, so there are just many variations of which the draft can easily go into. I mean, actually in the Chinese region, we're also starting to see Sniper and Omni Knight just burst into the scene, where Sniper is somewhat seen as the counter to OD now. So Newbee taking out the Darks here. They don't want to deal against that nonsense. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good thing, because you don't want the Darks here synergy with the Riki. So one invisible hero walking around with an Iron Shell can be really painful, especially against the supports. But ig.V taking, so we're not going to see that SCCC invoker. Damn. But okay, I mean SCCC was kind of looking forward to seeing maybe Storm Spirit. We're going to see other heroes, see him shine, and this should be a KP slaughter then. ig.V. Alright, so okay, let's hope that today we don't get any perfect world lag. Because I understand the first time I did a DPL a few days back, I had some massive lag with the PowerPoint slide. I'm trying to increase the resolution for you guys, so I think the stream quality or the graphics should be higher. Like, it's definitely 720p minimum, depending on you guys. So if there's a bit of an FPS drop, I do apologize. Can't really do anything about it, as perfect world, it's really like the lottery. But alright, Oracle ban from Newbee. That's just one of those reliable heroes you don't want to play against. He's really good for the false promise as well. But with the Shadow Demon ban, Newbee straight up take the Sven. I would say it's one of the reliable heroes for sure. U9 plays a good Sven, and you combine it with a Slaughter amplified damage, he will chop through you like butter. An ig.V side, you probably want heroes which you can kite the Sven around, so extra bit of disable, a bit of a nuke would be great. Lion's still in the pool. But you also want heroes which can, who are able to, you want to make sure that they can fight from behind for sure. Because right now, the lanes, judging from the draft, would have to be very reliant on either the Bounty or the Riki. So either one of these heroes are going to secure you that laning stage. Especially for ig.V, they're probably thinking, who do you want to pick up for Sakata? I know that a bit earlier on, I think 2 days ago was in the DPL. For Mr. Sakata, they did pick up the Sniper for him, but it just didn't suit the draft, so it was just a very lackluster game. And when you're only on a Hurricane Pike, even against Slaughter and Sven, but against, all these very mobile heroes, that's not a good pick. You could try for a Puck, you could try for a Storm. But they will go for the Faceless Void first. It's usually very rare to see a Void actually come out this late. Like, would have thought that'd be a priority ban, but ig.V decided, okay, no man, since it's managed to slip through, we'll take it up for ourselves. And that's just really good control. So we might even see a Witch Doctor pick come out. That's one of those, you know, Witch Doctor, you can never really go wrong with the Witch Doctor pick anyways.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Vengeful spirit.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Alright, sorry about that. Had to do... Yeah, my mom called. Yes, it happens to me too. Alright, so... Newbee will take the Venge for themselves. That's just a really good support. Always reliable counter to the Faceless Void. Always standing in the back. At the same time, I could see an Ancient Apparition or even a Disruptor pick coming up from ig.V, just because you can synergize that with the Faceless Void, which is actually a pretty good thing that you don't have to conquer there. So you usually want that synergy around the Faceless Void, although not sure how that really goes well with the Juggernaut. And other heroes which you could go as well, like I said, the Puck, you just want someone that extra range DPS outside, and yeah, they will go back for the Witch Doctor. Death Ward into, you know, Chrono Sphere into a Death Ward. That's always some good damage, but against a Sven, I don't see that really paying off unless you really crush the laning stage, because with that Warcry, you know, you take so much extra armor. Sven becomes very tanky, so does the team. That Witch Doctor Death Ward is a tickle ward.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, so looking to Newbee and ig.V, these two teams so far, they have a really strong understanding of what each, you know, what they would really want to accomplish with the draft. So Newbee for last, they should be banning out a position 2 player. It's definitely going to be a core. It's either going to be a carry or it's going to be a mid laner. Alright, so Newbee... yeah, like I mentioned earlier on, there's the potential that the Juggernaut does go into... yeah, I mean, like, the Juggernaut does go into the middle lane. Alright. They will ban out the Timbersaw. Don't want to deal against that extra bit of DPS, that chunky hero, which can be very annoying, especially when a Sven and Slaughter. You know, when the Timbersaw gets really fat, that creates a lot of issues for Newbee. So they will go back for the Mirana, just one of those very typical position 2 players, heroes for the mid lane. But it's very greedy as well, but at the same time it's pretty good because you have some great nuke. Alright, so Newbee for their last hero. Who's gonna be the one giving that moolah? Who's gonna be that money hero for them? Death Prophet ban out from ig.V, so I can see that working out because you don't want to have to deal against that push, and ig.V don't have heroes to contest that push, seeing as Mirana is very greedy. Newbee actually have a really strong draft at being able to take Roshan. They can, with the physical damage output is really strong, because when you have the Amplify, that's what, yeah, even level 1 is minus 10. You're definitely going to get a few points into the Wave of Terror, so that's like -8. So I mean, oh my god, my math, I mean -13. Yeah, I'm a really bad Asian at math. But it's going to be an SC Storm Spirit. Alright, so this is just one of the fallback heroes. I like the Newbee draft already. We've got the very mobile lineup when you get Blink Daggers up into Sven and Slaughter. Faceless Void. I mean, Ingelight's gonna have his work cut out trying to chrono all these heroes, especially the Storm. Because yeah, even if you do control the Storm, if you don't catch the Sven, this Slaughter, KP is always gonna be there. Like, one thing about KP, he always finds these really unique initiations, which are always, like, you know, game changing. And of course, you know, Australian Dodo. You can never go wrong with that.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, but otherwise, guys, this is game 1 of the best of 3. First series today as ig.V Vitality versus Newbee. Oh, bit of lag. Carla. Right, we're gonna quickly introduce the teams. Paparazzi playing on the Juggernaut, Super on the Witch Doctor, Sakata on the Marana, in July on the Faceless Void, with Dogfights playing on the Riki. On the Radiant side, for Newbee, Kaka's gonna be playing on the Bounty Hunter, KP on the Slithering Guard. You got Storm Spirit played by SC, our stand-in, a mysterious stand-in, playing on the Vengeful Spirit. So you can't really go wrong with that. U9 playing on the Sven. I mean, the idea is pretty simple. Get your Wave of Terror out, maybe get a stun, but of course, always swap out the cores. No idea who's this mysterious stand-in. Makaka. Let's say, yeah, he has that new track.
30 seconds.
Why did red though? So if it's genuine, it's red, but if it's not genuine, it's golden. All right. Not sure if you guys saw that new Ursa set where it makes you look like you have a level 1 in Rage. Right, okay, otherwise we're gonna see 1-for-1 bounty rune, nothing really special happening for now.
The battle begins.
U9's gonna have a pretty good game because if you look at it, ig.V are not able to secure ancient stacks or even steal them. Alright, so 0-0. Void, lots of regen, no Iron Talon on his part, so he's gonna wanna emphasize on staying in the lane. And you look at Newbee, yeah, I don't think they actually kill him unless they bait out the time walk. So within that level 1 to 3 period, if they can bait it out, then maybe they can kill him. But otherwise, it's really hard. So they'll need to chain the stuns perfectly, get the maximum value out of the stuns, and they will go for it right now. Forcing the time walk out already will not get the stun, but still, he will be forced to back off. Slaughter trying to jungle a bit. Dogfights is going to be there to just split that EXP up. So yeah, KP, if he's paying attention, he would realize, but probably not. But it made just a tiny suspicion. Yeah, okay, now Dogfights is going to show himself. So we got a couple of hits in. Middle lane, they should be trying to provide SC a bit of assistance, but Super and Kaka having a bit of a standoff. So they understand the importance of this middle lane. Just the meta of dual mids. Riki is just there to try and make KP's life hell. But bottom lane, Paparazzi obviously having free farm, the best lane of his life. Oh, SC catching an arrow, but nothing else. And yeah, it's just gonna be Dogfights and Super playing out of KP. This could be first blood. KP on the run, gets a crush. Tango region up, will go down. So Super getting first blood. Yeah, you don't want to jungle when there's a Riki just stalking you in the jungle. Top lane, they do bring in July pretty low, but he still has the salve and the tango. And U9 still has yet to use that storm ball of his. Let's see against this Marana. 7-7 against the 5-1. So for now, he is winning the last hit battle. And bottom lane, Kaka's going to try and get KP a bit of a comeback lane. KP still stuck at level 1. They get the crash into Paparazzi, but he can try for a spin if he needs to get away. Yeah, he has to sell, so he'll be fine. Super and Dogfights. Let's see where the support duo will decide to go to. They can try to kill the Storm, who is not yet level 6. He's still quite a distance away. And when you have to silence the Dogfights, that's quite a tasty kill. And at the same time, you do have the coconuts, but you need the coconuts to live. Let's see, he does see Dogfights. The coconut comes out right into the arrow. The smoke screen's gonna be there. This should be a kill to SC. And the Starstorm needs the last one, and there we go. Sakata finding himself a very nice kill with a great support rotation coming in from the back. And bottom lane, Paparazzi having a bit of an issue with KP and Kaka. The K team. And of course with his golden kitty, he's not so worried about his health. Gonna try for a spin into KP. Can he find the kill? You know, KP should be getting away the sprint, but actually no, Juggernaut that's cutting him down just in the nick of time as the Witch Doctor and Dogfights bully the Bounty Hunter. Did they have Dust? Yes, they did. So, yeah, to a certain extent, Riki is actually more favored compared to Bounty Hunter now. But Newbee picking it up against iG.V, that's very questionable as they are currently 4 kills down. So Dogfight's looking for a silence. He's going to get the silence there. Kaka's there to the party. So can they get the arrow off? I don't think they can. Okay, now they will. And they even pop the dust as well. SC, can he get the second Starstorm to him? No, it's going to go to Kaka, but Mirana will get the kill anyways. Now trying to chase after Kaka, and no, too little HP. They will not overextend. And Kaka will just have to helplessly watch as this Storm dies. And for now, they'll just leech whatever EXP they can off this middle lane. U9 against Injuly. This is where that cleave is getting very, very scary. And don't forget, of course, with the Quelling Blade, any damage he does into the creep, that extra damage, cleave damage, that extra damage always goes through. So armor's not really going to help you from that. Anyways, Mirana finding herself a nice illusion rune will build her way towards that Axe. She has had a pretty good start actually because of those 2 kills. A bit of a boost in the middle lane. And U9 is pretty much trying to play his Sven like a TA, trying to get whatever cleave damage he can onto Injuly. And this is where the positioning game is really, really crucial. Oh, gets a nice time lock. Now they will lay out the coconuts. Can he land? Will it land to U9? No, gets a nice double Storm Hammer and he will just walk it up, but the Maledict should take him down quite a fair bit. Storm will be forced to jungle. Not a good idea. Like I mentioned earlier on, dogfights, the last thing you want to do is jungle against a Riki. He's going to find SC with completely no mana. It's funny how the Chinese teams can always, they always find lag in their own servers. And you can imagine how, like even for casters or spectators, if you try watching in-game client, I assure you there's going to be a lot more lag. Alright, we have ourselves yeah, I think there's a bit of an update now. Apparently when you get stunned, yeah, it's just that bug thing. Like after someone gets stunned, I do believe there's this icon thing. I haven't really seen it yet as I've been busy. So apparently that's the new crit animation. Alright. So 5-0, iG.V. Not too shabby as they actually face off pretty strong against Newbee. And Kaka still trying to struggle to find his level 6, but only 5 minutes and a half in, so no battle pass quest completed today. KP's gonna get that stick of his, not yet building to the Tranquils. Not that easy of a lane, but now that he has a bit of solo time, 1-on-1 with Paparazzi, maybe he can build his way towards it. Anyways, oh, the arrow misses. Super's coming in at the coconuts now. SC still doesn't have that level 6. They're going to go for the smoke screen right now. SC should die in this middle lane. The TP limitations are coming out. SC will go down, trying to get some extra damage to Sakata, but Kaka now they turn around for Super. U9 getting the stun up to Super, and Super should go down. So 1 for 1, and Sven actually gets a very nice killing spree. Dogfight's going to find Kaka. They could think about going for it, but there's too many heroes here. They should know that U9... Okay, the mango, so that he can still throw 1 more hammer. Paparazzi still yet to use that Omni Slash. Probably wants to cut down KP. Slice Tuna if you want. Alright, so you can see right now from the network chart, that's where iG.V, of course, is doing quite well. Even in July, he's had a pretty amazing lane. And with the Hydras, that's where, you see that his health regen is always going to be taken care of. Doesn't have to worry so much about it. Still a chrono, still yet to see it. Could just go straight for the poor stand-in who is over here. Get a lucky time lock in, maybe. Nope. But he is making his way to the middle lane. If they can just group up and find SC, a lot of hate for the S-God. They even have an observer behind the tier 1. So they do find the Chrono immediately into SC. Oh, that bar. Alright. I did not notice that new bar. But yeah, Witch Doctor to get a very nice kill into the Storm Spirit. That's a huge mass of heroes in the middle lane. And KP and Kaka, just absolutely nothing they can do to stop. And so U9, they will pop the God Strength, try and get the tier 1 top. Dogfights going for the smoke screen here in July. He's going to try for a lucky time lock, the stand-in, but to get the nice storm hammer just at the very tip. Now the time lock in July is just going to run the vengeful spray down, no, around the trees. He has a time lock and one more time lock. He needs to time lock with this one. Gets it. And now they will turn around for U9, who does pop the wall path. And that stun bar is really annoying, but there we go, U9. Gotta get bashed down, bash. Can't really do anything. And anyways, Juggernaut, that Omni Slash, just to finish him off one more tick. And doesn't have the mana for the healing ward, but otherwise, that should have been a tier 1. But okay, middle lane, Sakata all alone, the amplify damage is out onto him, Kaka. Let's see whether he can do anything with it. Maybe Storm could rotate in, but he's all the way at the bottom lane. 9-1, iG.V. Really surprising here. Sakata will go into the jungle, take care of the hard creeper. Kaka's just stalking him.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think there is a a Reddit command where you can disable that, but I'll take care of it later on. Not now. Dogfights getting closer to that level 6. Levels wise, yeah, even the supports from iG.V are doing pretty good as well. Newbee, they're just a bit behind, but as a support, that early advantage is everything.
Radiant's top tower is
Still no word who's a mystery stand-in. Just sad face. Bible thump. KP still jungling. He's quite close to a blink dagger, considering how things have been. And the Riki actually top lane, they will get the tower deny. Very sneaky deaky like coming up from dogfights. If they had a smoke into Kaka, or a dust into Kaka, they probably could have tried for a kill there, especially if U9 and they got strength. Haven't seen the smoke rotation. It hasn't been necessary from iG.V or Newbee, seeing as iG.V have pretty much been all over SC's face. It's just one of those moments where you realize, why is my middle lane 4v1? That's not fun. So a bit of a stack happening in the jungle, and they realize that SC needs to play the comeback. But this is just a typical Storm game where you do need that bit of a comeback in the jungle. So your side lanes really need to crush it, and everything's going to boil down for Newbee on whether they can come back into the game by getting the Slaughter Blink Dagger, and that's the most crucial item for him right now. He is relatively close. And looking at Jug, Paparazzi, what item will he go for? He'll be going for the Yasha first into the Battle Fury, I presume, or he could decide to go for that Manta Star into a Diffuser Blade. Super with the double raindrops, because one is never too much. Sakata already has the point booster, will be making his way into that Aghanim Scepter. If they can find the pull, if they can lock everything down nicely to Injuly, but with 1100 HP, I don't think he really dies here, even if Kaka coming in with a level 3 Shuriken toss. But right there, we're going to see a nice Chrono Spirit. It's going to land to SC, and the 5-second arrow as well. Can they find the Starstorm? That's the thing. It's gonna go. Yes, they will get the kill. The Marana getting that bit of nuke damage out. And throws an amplified damage out onto him. But KP really can't do anything as he does not have that Blink Dagger. Witch Doctor buying a Tome of Knowledge. So that's going to be his level 6. KP thinking about going in. They want to go into Sakata. They pop the Moonlight Shadow. There we go. Crush. Sakata has no mana. Okay, wait. He has 17 wand charges. A good look for a turnaround. Can we find a lucky bash? No, arrow will not land to KP. And he will just back off. Dogfight is now coming into the party. With the Moonlight Shadow up, we're going to see Sad Phase, Bible Thump going to come in. He's going to lay a sentry, take care of the ward. But here comes Paparazzi, Omni Slash, everything going to be flying out to him, but no lands to the Ancients. Very unfortunate. He's going to try to take care of the ward, and he will pay for it with his life. So dewarding over everything else. What a support player. And there we go, Paparazzi on the killing spree, and they will find themselves the bottom tier 1.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Top lane, U9 has the Helm of Dominator, so but at the same time, thanks to the Omni Slash, the last slash, they're gonna realize that the ancient stackings are there. So iG.V's game plan is like, okay, we won't take your ancient stacks, we'll just take all your towers around it, so you won't be able to take it. But Dogfight's now going in, they pop the dust, can they find the smoke screen? Spin, Kaka. Oh, Kaka. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, but now he will go onto the Juggernaut. Maybe they could try for a turnaround now. There we go, nice crush, and everything Sven cleaves everyone apart. Dogfight's helplessly running away, but with the damage, then of course this new Flash Blink Dagger into KP, finding the crush, finding Dogfight, KP eating the dog up, and amazing. So 3-for-1 trade. You kill Kaka, but not worth it. You dive a bit too deep behind the tier 2.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, almost one ag's completed. That nuke damage very soon coming out. Extra bit of nuke.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
SC still trying to build his way towards the Bloodstone, so our S-God still trying to find a bit of momentum, which he really wants. But Dogfights in the Juggernaut, they're going to find the Chronosphere. There they find SC again. Do we have a swap? He's going to swap SC out, and SC's going to run away. That's Bible Thumper, just die there. So, the Juggernaut spinning down the bench with everything down. So, one Chrono gone, but the bright side is SC does not die. So, that's the really big thing. U9 a bit low. If anyone happens to be here, they could kill him off very easily. Extra bit of armor. They understand that there's just too much armor. I mean, too much physical damage, so you can never have too much armor. That's what I meant there. And now they're just starting to swarm around the bottom lane, trying to get that tier 1 bottom lane. In the mid, they're gonna for a bit of a trade. IG Paparazzi. Now the fortification will come out. Moonlight Shadow as well. They could try for a bit of a wrap around if they have a smoke. Maybe smoke to the trees and go to the bottom lane. But the TP is going to come out. Sakata goes down immediately. Not sure what was the plan with that new fancy axe. And okay. And a 1200 gold swing going their way. U9 will just TP back to base with his nice new Echo Saber. But Jug mid, now he will go into that Battle Fury. But hold on, Dogfights, scouts out sad face. I think they want to try here. Here comes Paparazzi. They lay out the caskets, it's gonna land, and will it land onto him? The Maledict will be there to finish him off. Vengeful Spirit, Dead Spirit. And Bounty Hunter will just run to the west and you get a very nice ward down before he leaves. Does he have a TP? No, he does not. He's just gonna get all these very deep wards down. Paparazzi is still trying to build towards that battle field, just needs the Claymore. In July already, if that's completed, will make his way into the Blink Dagger for his Chrono Initiations. He needs to catch the Storm and the Venge now, otherwise Venge is just going to swap a core out. Oh. The pings are coming out, so they should be looking towards Roche next. You don't want to give that away, especially to Newbee. But Newbee, always be careful of that Sven. He is very close to a blink. 5-second arrow into Roshan. Ding. Kaka's gonna scout everyone out, laying the track into Dogfights, and the Coconuts will bounce onto the Ancients. That Helm of Dominator Frost Mage is also going to make them aware that Roshan is happening. So this is very slow. Golden Kitty. The Kitty Prosperity. And actually, Newbee will not contest this at all. They want to get their items. They're like, alright, we'll let you have it. Warpath and the God Strength, yeah. They really will just take the trade. They're okay with giving away Roche. And one of the big things as well for them is iG.V. Maybe, Mirana gets the Aegis, but other than her, everyone else, after they throw out their big spells, if you're grouped up, you can't do anything. But U9 top lane, they go for the Chronosphere onto U9. Now the Omni Slash as well. Can they kill U9 here? And I think they should be able to. There we go, second Starstorm. Sakata destroying that Sven. And then over here, right outside, Slaughter gets a bit of a comeback kill. Will kill off the Witch Doctor. And then with this amplified damage, he wants to kill Dogfights, who blinks away. Can they find a crush? Arrow's gonna fly out. Doesn't really connect onto the Slithering God as our big tuna guy, KP, just goes away. Alright, so SC gonna get that Bloodstone in a bit. This is a big item for him. Then you can see the Bloodstone charges does kind of pile up, hopefully. But middle lane, Paparazzi, you know, with completed Battle Fury well on the way. He will get this tier 2 mid. Healing Water OP, it's a really, really good spell. Golden Kitty of Prosperity. I love this kitty actually. So Kaka gonna get the tracks out. Meanwhile, KP and Sadface, they are smoked up. Will they find for someone here? Now it immediately leaps away. So maybe they can find a straggler, which they may be able to find Dogfights. They see them in that general direction, looking for the crush. Immediately finding Dogfights. They need to track out the super as well. Shuriken no jukes in the tricks of the trade. KP may have just paid it with his life. Catches the arrow. KP will go down. You know, Newbee looks like they will have to retreat as iG.V, they're like, you wanna fight me? Let's fight! In July, stalking them. Has a Chronosphere in a bit, I think. No, 30 seconds, so not yet. He's going for the Diffusal Blade, not the Blink Dagger. And Kaka will go down to the Mirana Sakata on a double kill with a killing spree. And yeah. Priestess of the Moon. And they will get a bit of chip damage out onto the tier 3 mid. Golden Kitty comes out again. And goodbye Creep Wave. They will just do this. And without the Slaughter for initiation, they can't do anything just yet. SC trying to complete that Bloodstone still does not have it, and this tier 3 will go down already. iG.V 18 minutes in, they're gonna start bashing away into the racks, and Yuna gets a nice double Storm Hammer. Here comes the Zip in, but SC, oh no, the Chrono spiffs it, and the Void, but only will kill the Svendo. Now trying to get whatever track damage they can out. They need to get a few track kills here, they need to, but the Death Ward are gonna destroy them, both the Coconuts. 3 heroes down, and that should be it for Newbee as they lose one lane of barracks. So ig.vitality really surprising everyone here. 19 minutes in, 21-6, they secure themselves the first lane of racks. And SC, it seems like forever since he ever had a Bloodstone. Like that Shuriken toss damage really not paying off. And the Chronosphere, it didn't look like a good one, but you do get the big kill onto U9, so that's the big thing. SC did juke the, you know, he did juke the Chronosphere. But no, Paparazzi's not going to steal that ancient stack with that Battle Free. Leaves the dragon there, say, okay, Terrell, I'll let you stack it for me again. Thank you. And of course, that's those super coconuts. Those super coconuts. This ward, despite providing them good vision, Newbee is just unable to do anything about it. They're unable to move into the jungle. SC really needs the Bloodstone before they can make something happen. Faceless Void already has a Diffusal Blade. Will be going towards a Manta style, so the, you know, maximum DPS. Sven, I think they know that he's dead. They're gonna lay the arrow. No, it goes into Creeper's dead. Sakata and now trying to get the Starstorm off. Will not get it, but if the arrow had connected, that could have been a potential kill. Yuna now will go over the Stormbot, and Yuna will be on the run. Run. But Kitty of the Haystone will try to chase. Not really, just kidding. And Manta Star not completed onto your Juggernaut. Oh, they get the Courier Snipe. Nicely done from the Bounty Hunter. And nothing was inside. It was on the way. But Paparazzi gonna try and look for the Sven. Will just take care of the dragon, instead finish it off. So bottom lane, they have the Chronosphere up, just came off cooldown, and they will proceed to try and secure the bottom tier 2, taking away map control for Newbee by force. Alright, so the tier 2 bottom lane will go the way of iG.V. 21 minutes in, net worth graph well over 15,000. Aegis will be reclaimed, and they will still go nonetheless. Only buybacks available is on the Vengeful Spirit and Marana. Not the ideal target as Paparazzi just spins and will just secure himself the tower, at least some chip damage in. If the Moonlight Shadow, they will just run, even putting down the smoke screen just in case the Storm or Slaughter try to go for counter initiation. Super gets a very nice sentry down just in case the Bounty decides to try and get a bit sneaky deep. They could try to decide to jump an SC here, but Void's all the way at the back. Yeah, he doesn't want to fight. He's like, no team, I don't want to go. If ig.G.V doesn't want to go, the team doesn't go. We probably just want to wait for the next Roshan, and iG.V will just decide to split the map up again, get some farm, or not. Just keep going, I guess. Alright, so SC is just alone right there. ig.G.V staring at him from the bottom. The track will come on to ig.G.V, so that's the big target, looking in the Void's positioning, and with that, he shouldn't want to go unless he decides to defuse himself, and then they can try for Chronosphere. Just checking for a flank, and nothing's going to be there, as Newbee just hole up inside the base, and they will go back to farming a bit, just baiting them to a false sense of security, maybe. As they do kind of linger around this area, they want to control this area, knowing that the Roshan's going to be up in a tiny bit. And if Newbee decide to leave the base, ig.Vitality can actually just take a fight anytime they want. Kaka now daring to venture outside the base. The net worth of Sakata and Paparazzi is just really, really high. I did mention early on, actually I did cast one or two series BO2s for iG.V. So I did say that I think they can contest teams like Newbee and Wings, because they do look like a very solid team. Kaka's gonna scout out Paparazzi and Dogfight, even getting a nice sneaky ward there. Yeah, they will just change their sights, turn it to the top tier 2, taking the last of the outer towers. But what they do not know is that our little Priestess of the Moon is just alone. SC needs that Orchid. Alright, so Paparazzi, now they're gonna assert dominance towards this top half in the enemy jungles.
Regeneration.
U9 going towards the BKB. We haven't really seen him, at that super colossal level of his venue just yet. And they actually get the courier snipe on the bounty hunter again. This guy is well on his way to completing the battle pass quest. Needs 2 more courier snipes. But it looks like they find U9. The diffuser charges are going to be there. Can they find U9? And of course, the Omni slash U9 will go down to the Marana Starstorm. And Mr. Sakata now on a mega kill streak. They want to keep on going. ig.G.V looking for the Chronosphere, but all the way inside the enemy base. Maybe they can find the Venge. That wouldn't be a bad pick as well. They will just bash him down. KP now getting the double crush onto Sakata and ig.G.V. Track's gonna come out, and they will just back off, realizing that, hey, we may have just overextended a tiny bit. But defusing the track, they will keep on going. Healing ward, healing kitty, golden kitty. May just be able to force the buyback out from U9. SC now zipping all the way in. Buyback out. But now SC is like, hey guys, no, I was just baiting. And now the Chronosphere catches SC, looking for the swap. Comes out immediately. The Death Ward's going to be there doing a bit of damage. And actually KP will be the first one going down to the Marana. And of course, there we go. Venge to follow him to the grave. Faceless Void will finally go down to SC. But Bounty have a double kill. The track kills coming out actually really, really big as U9. Their God Strength gonna try and man fight Paparazzi. They will just fight anyways. Doesn't really care. Will get the kill and a dieback on the spend. They will go for Kaka, and Kaka SC now zipping in. Can he kill Dogfight? Zipping. Yes, he will. Can he kill Sakata? And I think he should be able to. Yes, he will. Using that overcharge. And now Paparazzi well on his way. Could be able to kill Sakata SC here, but decides against it and will just burn off that fresh Orchid coming out. TB. Oh, buyback up for Marana and the Bounty Hunter. They want to end this right now, going for a top lane of Rax. 4 for 4, 1 buyback aside, but it's going to be Kaka buying back and Marana buying back. Not ideal. And they will not be able to secure the melee racks. They want to keep on going. SC zipping all the way in. Unfortunately, do not have anything else as the rest of Newbee come back looking for a fight. KP well on his way. Maybe 4 staffs of some forward to try and go for the Juggernaut. If they can catch the Jug, this would be a really big one. Yep, they find the crush. Take out the Golden Kitty. Nah, child abuse. But alright, realizes that the rest of the team is just a bit too far behind. Vengeful Spirit does not have the level 2 swap. Otherwise, that will most certainly have been a kill. Dogfight is now going to provide a bit of reconnaissance duty right here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Death's bounty.
This is a really sad game to be avenged. I wouldn't even mind investing in the Tomes of Knowledge just because you want the extra range in the swap. At least 3 instances where that swap could have really paid off. Now they will smoke up. Oh, looks like they will find the Roche attempt. KP will be the first one to die to the Marana. Too much damage. SC now on the cliff. The coconut's bouncing around. Everyone's just caught in July. And no, he actually will go to the storm. Anyways, Riki gets a kill into the storm. But now Omnistash gonna kill him off. I think so. He can. Yes, U9 goes down. Oh my god. Everything's just a huge mess as Newbee just lose everyone. And a bounty helplessly in the enemy jungle. Oh my god. I actually just lost any words I had there. That was really awkward. Getting caught into the coconuts up there, bouncing here, bouncing there. Everyone got caught. And iG.V well on their way to securing themselves game 1 of this best of 3 series in the Summit 6 qualifier. So you get an Aegis going away to your Juggernaut, Butterfly well on the way, and an E-Blade now on the Marana. This is just a sad game for Newbee. Oh, he gets the courier. Now he's going to try for a kill to Sakata. KP coming up with the crush. They want to get that Bloodstone charge. SC needs more Bloodstone charges. Will find himself back at the default at number 12. So, bit of a plus for him as to find a quick kill. If they can find it in July, that would be a huge thing. But if 8 Diffuser charges, very unlikely. Paparazzi, of course, wants a bit more blood. Does not have a Diffuser charge. And of course, Venge is there to try and swap KP out if necessary. But otherwise, iG.V will just take it patiently. U9, no BKB inside. He did buy back earlier on, so he is very poor compared to your Juggernaut who has been farming up a storm. Let's see if the BKB makes it much harder, but he's gonna go straight for super. Zips all the way forward, may have just overextended, now will pop the BKB. Very questionable decision to do that, but alright, to take care of the ward. Jug should have that butterfly. He can actually buy it now, but there's no courier for that. Yeah, you can see Venge getting more points into the tombs, or getting more Tomes of Knowledge. Needs the level 2 swap. That swap range is everything, and now he will have it. So, a bit of a bonus going for him. And without DDC, Newbee just feel very lost. Just farming up the jungle right now. That Observer top lane will expire, but iG.V don't intend to release the pressure. They will just keep on going. Bottom lane, they are grouped up, except the Juggernaut.
I'll take that as
Probably just wants to wait out that extra minute, get your butterfly first before you go in. How nice. Very soon Newbee are gonna miss him. Alright, so iG.V, will they finally go for the push? No, he decides against it. I'm not going to get that butterfly, but he has enough for buyback and enough for Boot to travel in. So, 3 lives available to Paparazzi if he wants to go all YOLO. BKB now finally brought up into the Sven. They'll get a nice double crush, but only into an illusion. But Sven zips all the way to the back. Paparazzi looks like he will give up that Aegis. Maybe not. The Chrono Spin is going to catch Kaka, and Venge will be forced to buy back. Now Unite him against the wall. He's going to bring down Super. 1 Bloodstone charge going the way of SC, and Paparazzi will need to run away. Healing ward going to be there, providing a bit of HP. KP will take care of it immediately, and they still have the Aegis, but no. Arrow catch. Can he kill him off? No, he will not. That Marana Starstorm just a bit shy of killing off Kaka. And now they will find Paparazzi, who spins away. Can he kill off anybody? Very unlikely. Sakata wants to get a bit more blood. He's going to try and find U9. Second Starstorm, not going to connect. And he's going to try, but he's very low, 200 HP. But as he zips in and wants to kill Paparazzi, arrow catch, nice catch. Sakata now with the arrows, who needs a bit more. Riki will get the last click into the Storm Sprint. And this is very awkward for iG.V. They may have just overextended E-Blade, Crush. Everything is going to be there. Kaka may just be able to find himself extra track gold. There we go. 2 track kills maybe, but the tricks of the trade going to be there. And boom. Riki gets a kill into the bench, so bringing someone down to the grave with him. It's going to be a 6-for-2 trade, going the way of Newbee, who definitely win that fight. 3.8k, and that 10-second BKB on the Sven making all the difference in the world. Just lack of being able to burst anyone down. There was just so much damage being thrown out on the side of iG.V. And you look at Newbee. Great crush coming up in KP. So you look back at the Juggernaut's tombstone area around here, and probably going like, guys, we should have waited for my butterfly. Kaka got so much gold from that. I think it was like, what, 3 to 4 track kills. Now with 3,700 gold, he probably doesn't know what he wants to do with it. Maybe even a Dagon if if he's so desirous.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
They will go for middle tier 1.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
SC has been piling up on the Bloodstone charges, but I think early on he did buyback. Oh, he's down to 10. We'll have a co-caster later on for the next best of 3. Grill is busy. But okay, Paparazzi now at 2,700 gold. The Diffusal Blade wouldn't be that bad of an item. I have Scotty's pretty good as well. You could go for an Abyssal Blade. And now they will go for a 5-man smoke in July. Looking to him to lead the charge. Basher completed, so it's going to be the Abyssal Blade. If they can kill SC here, with the Venge is too far behind, this could be really, really big. The Scan's gonna scout out iG.V, so they know, and SC immediately zips out. I think in July, the Scan did connect just barely into Kaka. Roshan not gonna be up for a bit. And Dogfight is all the way in front, just looking for somebody to kill. He actually spent all his Diffusal charges to the point where he's now at a level 2 Diffusal Blade. Like, he's really farmed. And what item did the bounty hunter get? He got a Solar Crest, so this is a big item, especially on the Sven. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys items, but hold on, we may be in a bit for a fight again as iG.V smoked up again. They're gonna keep on going. Kaka did break the smoke. Gonna find him. Blinks all the way to the back. Oh, he's actually stunned up. He's gonna get chain stunned down. No void. Now the Omnislash is gonna fly out, but SC pops the BKB saying, nope, 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 not today, but bash, bash, bash. And he actually will just zip up to the high ground. Paparazzi will die here, it seems, as Unite gonna cleave him down, break him down with that God strength, and he will finally go down. Marana getting a bit of chip damage onto the Storm Spirit, getting a quick snipe. KP looking for the crush. He's gonna keep on going with that BKB dogfights, but now the swap in from the sad face, and Sakata in a world of hurt. As he needs to do whatever damage he can, but he will not have the E-Blade now. Maybe popping the Starstorm. Deathward's gonna fly. United actually will go down, it seems, to the Witch Doctor Deathward. Sakata still alive. He's not gonna die. And now he will finally go down to the wagon, it seems. Cardi cut now. KP getting a bit of a double crush onto Super and Dogfights. They want to keep on fighting here, but Dogfight tricks of the trade. You don't want to stand in that long enough, and Super will finally go down. And of course, with the amplified damage up onto him, Dogfight is just gonna die here. Will not get the chance to pop the diffuser onto him. So 5 for 2 as they get team wiped again. Newbee actually well back into this game. 5k gold drop, and you can see Newbee climbing and climbing it. Well, Storm was forced to buy back. It was just very, very unfortunate that your Faceless Void died. I feel like he needs the BKB, not so much the Manta. Well, the Manta would be great. But that chain stun immediately from Newbee, the reaction was just really, really good. Storm Spirit, when he gets that Shivas, that's going to be a really big item. Like, this is where Juggernaut does struggle to against this Sven. When he gets that crit, oh lord. And the Amplifier is going to be there. Oh lord. And anyway, Roche, not going to be up just yet. Takes care of that magic stick. KP is angry. No, Adrenaline Rush. But that BKB and the Slaughter making a huge difference. He could not be locked down. Coconuts didn't really connect it to him. Riki's actually running out Diffusal charges. He started out, what, 8, 7 early on, and now he has only 2 more left. At some point, he'll probably be forced to sell that and just go for another Diffusal Blade. Or he could go for the 2 Diffusal Blade charge. No, 2 Diffusal Blades. 1 for each hand. Alright, so Moonlight Shadow coming up from iG.V. Roshan up in 40 seconds. This is big if iG.V can get a fight here, but Kaka should have scouted them out of the gem. Yep, he does know that they were Moonlight Shadowed. So Newbee, look at the positioning now, very, very passive. Kaka doing very well to be the scout. He's gonna find dogfights. U9 popping the God Strength just a bit too early. But I think they want to go for a kill here into dogfights to get the crush with the dogfights. Sakata and actually U9 all in the backline, can't decide on who he wants to go on. And ig.V looking for the Chrono Spear. And he's gonna get the Chrono onto 2 heroes. SE zipping in, but no, this is pretty big. I think kill U9 right here before everyone else. And U9 will be going down. Slaughter does get a kill, but 3 for 1 as Newbee are just losing everyone. We're losing all these bodies. They need to back off right now. SC, they don't have anything. And actually Roshan will just pop up right in front of iG.V. Crit, 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 and iG.V. What a stroke of luck going on their side. And KP could be looking for a snipe. He has the slot available. Does he have buyback? Yes, he does. They're going in right now. No, he will not go for the steal. Disappointing. But a 3 for 1 trade, you only lose super. That Chrono was really, really big. So that was... You can see how important it is right now for ig.V to have the Chronosphere. And a good Chrono will always win you a game. And there is buyback on the Sven, buyback on the Bounty Hunter. But we'll see whether they'll be forced to use it. They will just go straight for Tower. And yes, they will buy back with only 15 seconds left. There we go, now zipping in, trying to kill someone in the backline, but will not be able to find it. That B can be popped a bit too preemptively. The bash coming from Paparazzi. And alright, they will just back off that Solar Crest on the SC, making him quite tanky, and of course the miss rate as well. So the Moonlight Shadow iG.V just gonna wait a bit, just right a bit above the stairs. And Newbee just a bit wary of trying to pick a fight right now. Like, Sven is manly, but he's not that tanky. Lotus Orb well on the way for the Witch Doctor, and they will just go back for round 2 as ig.V has a Chrono up in 8 seconds. This is the big spell which they need. A good Chrono will win them this bottom lane of racks, and if anything Megas. KP looking for the crush, will not be able to find Amplify, but now will break that Lincoln's. KP, U9 out of the back, he's going to destroy dogfights, but the melee racks will already be destroyed by Paparazzi. Now looking for the Chrono, it's going to catch 2 heroes, Kaka and triple U9. Omni Slash going to bring down KP. The swap out right now from the bench, just a bit too slow however, and he will not be able to get the damage out. Kaka looks like he will go into Sakata arrow and everything. Yep, he will go down here. So now Slaughter buying back. KP will not get the crush as Paparazzi starts spinning away. U9 however will go down to ig.V. ig.V will get the kill, and there is no buyback onto him. ig.V now getting pulled in by SC. He needs to try and defend the base. And Paparazzi, can they kill him here? No. Oh right, no, actually they miss it. Sakata. That'll be the Aegis. So SC with no mana. Oh, Sakata's on the way, gets the arrow and the E-Blade to finish him off. Now the crush. Can they kill off this Priestess of the Moon? Dogfight's gonna be there, the smoke screen, and now tricks of the trade. Kaka will go down. 4 heroes down, no buyback. They will call the GG. Newbee upset by iG.V as these guys really pulled off an amazing performance. What a game by ig.vitality, and no joke, these guys are really on form. And you can see right, that Sakata did so much damage once that X came online. He had some really good arrows. Of course, you have to give credit to Dogfights and Super with his early rotations, but helping him get the advantage. 33 assists on Dogfight, 6-4-33. And the Venge just couldn't do anything. It's just a Venge game, you know, you die, you swap, and you just die for your team. SC, not that, you know, not shining like we usually see. And of course, ig.V have the amazing Chronos. Really up there. KP struggled to find his form. Like, usually he snowballs really hard, but in this case, not really. And he played above average, apparently. So you look at the carries. Paparazzi and U9. Yeah, Paparazzi just had a really good start. That free farm was everything for him. So anyways guys, that was only game 1 of our first best of 3 today for the Summit 6 qualifiers in the Chinese region. My name is Hades. If you have any feedback, you enjoyed the cast, let me know at HadesDotaTv. We'll be back for game 2 shortly. Stay tuned.